The drama in the world of reality TV never seems to stop, and today we've got an explosive new development between two of the most talked about stars from Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Marsau Scott, and Martell Holt. These two have built their entire public personas on drama, betrayal, and scandal, and it looks like they've finally reached the point of no return. After months of scandals, failed business ventures, and public feuds, both Marsau and Martell are now facing the consequences of their actions. But the most shocking part? It wasn't just Martell who took the hit. Marsau Scott has now stepped forward to expose Martell's true nature, calling out everything that's been hidden behind the scenes for far too long. What's been brewing beneath the surface for all these years is about to come crashing down. So, what exactly happened between these two? Why are Marsau and Martell suddenly making desperate attempts to salvage their careers? And most importantly, what did Marsau say that has made everyone rethink everything we thought we knew about Martell Holt? Stick with me as we break down all the details, the hidden motives, and the shocking fallout that could completely change the course of their careers and their place on Love and Marriage. Huntsville. Before we dive into the heart of the drama, let's take a look at how we got here. Over the years, Marsau Scott and Martell Holt have built their names around controversy. Whether it was cheating scandals, shady business dealings, or explosive arguments on national TV, these two have managed to stay relevant by keeping the drama alive. Martell Holt, in particular, has become infamous for his cheating scandal with his ex-wife, Melody, which not only tore their marriage apart, but also became a central storyline on Love and Marriage, Huntsville. The affair, the child that resulted from it, and his ongoing custody battle with Melody have left Martell in a constant state of negative media attention. But what has truly angered fans and led to Martell's reputation crashing is his refusal to take accountability for his actions. Instead of owning up to his mistakes, Martell has continuously gaslighted Melody and painted her as the villain, refusing to take responsibility for his actions. On the other hand, Marsau Scott may not have been involved in a cheating scandal like Martell, but he's certainly no stranger to controversy. Marsau's name has been linked to his own cheating rumors for years, and instead of addressing them directly, he's used deflection and vague jokes to dodge the truth. It didn't help that his wife, Letitia, has had to constantly defend him, making fans wonder, is she covering for him? For years, both of these men have managed to keep their heads above water, using the drama to stay in the public eye. But now, things have escalated to the point where they can no longer ignore the consequences of their actions. After years of brushing off scandals and continuing to stoke the flames of drama, something has shifted. Marsau and Martell are suddenly apologizing. But why? Why are they taking such a drastic step now when they've spent so many years avoiding any kind of accountability? The answer is simple. Their careers and reputations are hanging by a thread. For a long time, both men have been able to stay relevant by playing the role of the villain, using their controversial actions to create drama and generate attention. But now, they're facing backlash that's too big to ignore. Fans are tired of the constant manipulation, the failed business deals, and the toxic behavior. It's no longer entertaining, it's exhausting. One of the biggest reasons for their sudden attempt at damage control is the impact on their business ventures. For years, Martell has tried to launch various business projects, from his failed wine brand to real estate ventures. But none of them have taken off, and the reason is clear. No one trusts him enough to invest in his projects. His reputation has become a liability, and the same goes for Marsau. His businesses have come under scrutiny, and fans have started to question his financial stability. The project that's most in the spotlight right now is Scott Manor, a venture that has been dragging on for years with little progress. Fans are now asking, will this ever be completed? With their personal lives becoming public fodder and their businesses on the verge of collapse, it seems like Marsau and Martell have reached the end of the road. Their desperate apology is their attempt to repair the damage and salvage what little is left of their public image. Now, let's break down the apology. Both Marsau and Martell put out statements trying to express regret and take responsibility for their actions. But was this apology real, or just another calculated move to save face? First, let's talk about Martell's apology. Martell took to social media to post a long caption about how he's grown as a man and how sorry he is for the pain he's caused. But here's the problem. Nowhere in his apology does he actually take full responsibility. He says things like, "I never intended to hurt anyone," and "we all make mistakes," but he never actually says, "I was wrong." This is classic Martell. Instead of owning up to his actions, he tries to make himself the victim, implying that people are unfairly attacking him because of his past mistakes. He mentions Melody, but only to say that he wishes things had been different and that he hopes they can co-parent in peace. But just weeks ago, Martell was throwing shade at her publicly. This apology is more about saving his reputation than actually acknowledging the harm he's caused. Marsau, on the other hand, took a different approach. Instead of posting a long message, he went on Instagram Live to address the drama surrounding him. But much like Martell, Marsau's response was full of deflection. He laughed off the rumors and downplayed the seriousness of the situation. When fans asked him directly about his alleged affairs, he ignored the questions or made sarcastic comments. His smug attitude and lack of genuine remorse only further alienated fans. The timing of these apologies is also suspicious. Why now? Why wait until things have gotten this bad to express regret? The answer is simple. They have no other choice. Their business ventures are failing, the network is considering making changes to the cast, and the public backlash is growing. These apologies are nothing more than a last-ditch effort to control the damage and save their careers.